You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, if you thought that the firings at ESPN that actually happened last year was going to stop, you were gravely mistaken. I said it before, guys, that the firings would continue. Now, yesterday, we got some bombshell news here, folks, because some high-level executives over there at ESPN, they got fired. ESPN seems to be in complete shambles, folks. I don't know what the company is going to look like in the next 5 years. We know that they're not really making money whatsoever for the Walt Disney Company. And for the better part, let's just say over a decade now, ESPN has been losing talent. And folks, it's going to continue. It will continue, folks. Now, Andrew Marchand of the he used to be with the New York Post. Now he's with some other company now. He actually put out that 5 executives got fired at ESPN. This is really some bombshell news here, but not surprising, man. ESPN definitely seems to be on the decline, and there seems to be no way up for a company that calls itself the worldwide leader in sports. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go, guys. Right here. Report: ESPN made 5 big firings on Monday. ESPN went through some big changes at the executive level on Monday morning, including 5 big firings. The worldwide leader in sports has reorganized much of its executive level, announcing the changes under Bat Madness, I should actually say, on Monday. ESPN announced that changes will allow the company to be, quote, more strategic, collaborative, and nimble as we continue to excel in every area and function. We remain committed to employee development, and the restructure will result in new positions or promotions for people who are expanding their responsibilities or taking on new challenges. Yeah, folks. This right here, man, tells you that this company is definitely on the ropes. If you are an ESPN employee, you should definitely not feel comfortable with your current situation, because in an instance, it could actually snap. And it will snap. Eventually, man, ESPN is going to change dramatically, folks. I mean, that's just the way it's actually going to happen. Now, look here. The Hollywood Reporter had more. At the top of the new structure will be Mike McQuaid, a 37-year ESPN veteran who has been named Executive VP of Sports Production, overseeing production and studio shows dedicated to specific sports. And David Roberts will be Executive VP and Executive Editor of Sports News and Entertainment, which will include oversight of ESPN's news operation, as well as non-sports specific programming like First Take, Sports Center, and the Pat McAfee Show. Madness wrote that going forward, his direct reports will be Roberts, McQuaid, Katie Daly, Freddie Rowland, Brian Lockhart, Chris Casaneri, and Nick Parsons. He added that with the new structure, there will be layoffs, though he added that it will also create new opportunities for staff. Folks, if you actually think that ESPN is growing, you really got another thing coming. This company is not growing. It's not going to happen. Right here, even Andrew Marchand says a total of 5 executives were let go in ESPN reorganization, according to a new source. Now, over here, he did point out that ESPN announces that Mike McQuaid is the new executive vice president of sports production. He has been with ESPN for 37 years. David Roberts will lead sports news and entertainment. ESPN has created a VP of sports production for the Super Bowl, which is a position it will fill. ESPN has also had executive layoffs at the same time as the reorganization. A total of 5 executives were let go in ESPN reorganization, according to reports. Yeah. So even Matt Madness actually did put it out, and he said, quote, "I know how difficult change and shifts can be. With this reorganization, we have set up the content organization to best operate now and in the future, while creating opportunities for colleagues across the organization to grow and thrive. We will continue to tweak the structure to reflect the constant evolution of our business, and all of us should embrace change." Man, that doesn't sound too comforting right there, guys. That really does not sound too comforting. What I actually think of when he actually says we will continue to tweak the structure to reflect the constant evolution of our business, that means that, hey, more people will get fired. More people will lose their jobs. And these 5 people right now losing their jobs is not going to stop there. ESPN is definitely not what they used to be. They have been on the decline for so long. They've lost so many people now, and now they're cleaning house at the top. High-level executives, guys, don't have jobs anymore. On-air talent, fired. This has constantly been going on, guys. It's not going to slow down. ESPN is really turning into a relic of the past. I mean, they just fired RG3 and Sam Ponder right before the NFL season. Right before the NFL season, guys. I mean, they just got fired like, last week? All these firings, man, they're starting to add up. They really, really are starting to add up, guys. So I'm not surprised. I actually do expect more. I mean, it could actually come in the next couple of months. You never know. Stephen A. Smith, he wants a new contract. They're probably going to give it to him. But hey, if I'm Stephen A. Smith, man, I'm thinking, all right, I better keep my options open. That's why I actually have my own podcast that I'm actually doing on YouTube. So if I'm Stephen A., man, I'm not feeling too comfortable right now. Okay? Even though he may actually get a new deal, he may end up getting a whole bunch of money from ESPN. But how long are they actually going to keep him there when they're constantly firing people all the time? That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.